Salutare fraților și bun venit la un nou episod pe canal. Acesta este Adios. Jocul Adios. L-am luat de pe Epic Games chiar în dimineața aceasta. Chiar acum vreau să zic că l-am luat. Și da, este dimineața, este ora 10:44. Pentru mine ora 10 e dimineață. Bun, deci Adios. Adios it's a cinematic first person game about sticking to a completed decision. You're a pig farmer in Kansas. It's October, cold, crisp morning are the norm, and you have decided that you're no longer okay with letting the mob use your pigs to dispose of bodies. When your old friend, a hitman, arrive with his assistant to deliver another body, you finally screw up the courage and tell them that you're done. Deci, pe scurt, e vorba de ceva mafie. Îmi pare rău dacă n-ați înțeles mai nimica din engleza mea. Îmi pare rău. Promit că o să încerc să îmi învăț engleza, pronunția la engleză mult mai bine, să o pronunț mai decent. Nu pot să promit așa ceva, dar o să încerc. New game. Prima dată când îl joc, am făcut ceva setări să mă uit. Tab to open journal. Tell him I'm done. Okay. The confession.
I can't do this anymore. What? This. What, mornings? No. All of this. You mean the deal? Afraid so. What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours? No, nothing like that. I'm just
Done with this.
done with this. Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna... No. Suit yourself. So, you're done, huh? Yep. You do understand what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't think you do. I do. And you still think you can quit? Yeah, it's a free country. This isn't that kind of job. I know.
Stați doar puțin, că mi-am adus aminte de ceva. Așa, perfect. Adică nu chiar. Modificăm puțin sonorul Am modificat puțin sonorul la OBS. Îmi pare rău că modific sunetul la OBS chiar acum, în timp ce filmez. Îmi pare foarte rău. Știu, sunt un imbecil. Îmi pare rău.
But, all the same, I am done. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
I'm afraid not. You're welcome to try. I'm afraid not.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Nu-mi place. Nu-mi place ideea asta. The breakfast. Oh, mămăligă. Sau ce e asta? Smashed potatoes? Cartofi. Ah, eggs.
Smells delicious as always. Sadie was the real cook. Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs. Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time. Can't stand them.
Me neither.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them. Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think? 15 years?
15 ani.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Needed cash. Bill was
Bill
sick.
was sick. And you couldn't afford a doctor.
but we haven't managed.
No, we could not.
So you needed my help.
Opa.
You or God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
I may have been a little tipsy,
I drove you home that night.
as you're so fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Știu, mi-au spus. Daddy did.
Sadie did. All the time.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon.
Ooh.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And it tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day, I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
I suppose so. You're going somewhere with this.
I suppose so.
How smart do you reckon?
I don't know. Smarter than a dog, smarter than us, so smarter than people. Smarter than...
Smart as you or me.
Really? That smart?
We ain't that smart.
Do you think the pigs know?
Know what?
That they're food.
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I
Stați doar puțin, vă rog. Numai așa. Perfect.
accompany you today?
What?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
What do you mean by that? Stai că, dar ce vrea să zică cu asta? Stai, nu! Stai! Ce e aia? Ok, deci... Oh, mă urmărești? Ok. Approaching scene. Ce e asta? Deci...
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Enter the shack. Did you know pull the cord?
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You got any hobbies yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Dr.
Of course
Todd.
it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mm-hmm. I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
So, you got a problem with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights, or when things was bad, or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs?
Oh,
I'll always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve, this right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right.
asta am luat deja.
I figured if someone's got to know.
Dracu, tot ai iau aceeași doză. Beer.
Help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them.
Tap.
But I'm proud of this one most.
Tap e aceeași chestie.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. Little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Laptop a journal. Move the manure, așa, milk the goats, așa, feed the horses, throw horses... Ce? Do horses shoes? Oh. Move the manure. Manure fiind partea asta? Hai de automat. The goat. Ooh.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, well, it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Oh, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have.
Bun, fraților, ăsta e primul episod din Adios. O să filmez imediat după acesta, o să mai filmez și al doilea, și al treilea, și al patrulea, dar vreau să le fac foarte scurte. Nu o să le editez pur și simplu, dacă eu o să le randez, să fie măcar o grafică mai ok, să se vadă mai bine, dar nu o să le editez, nu o să tai nimica de la ele, cum fac la restul de video, pentru că acest joc este narator și vorbește în continuu, ceea ce e un lucru foarte bun, pentru că eu nu prea fac chestia asta. Deci, eu am fost de Zero, vă mulțumesc foarte mult pentru vizionare, eu am fost de Zero, la revedere!